Alright, so it's been a long day. We are almost been casting for 8 hours so far. I see there are some questions in the chat. What are your thoughts about having the same rules in ESL as the rules here in AWC? Rules as in the allowed guns? Well, I think that the allowed guns are... Well, I'm a little biased, so I'll just say that first. Sorry. Back to my train of thought. Basically, in Korea and Japan, the guns are received differently. You can redeem guns. You can acquire like red tickets and blue tickets in different means. Mega capsules and fortune stars are, you can acquire them in different means. They're also more much cheaper than they are in area games. So for that reason, there's like an access barrier. So for an ESL where we need as many people to play as we can. That's just not something we can really afford to do. But the game is starting here, guys. So welcome again to AWC Japan Tokyo Day 1 DeToNator versus TPA coming right now. First map is going to be Cannon. Probably the best map in all of AVA. Press 1 if you agree. Press 2 if you think DeToNator is going to win. Press 3 if you think TPA is going to win. And spoilers, DeToNator just lost to Faye, a total and complete upset. Very surprising to see that result come out from DeToNator. They got absolutely trounced 2-0. It looked like DeToNator had nothing in their bag of tricks to really do anything with. But DeToNator, Shaka is going to start off strong here on the alleyway. And we're going to be seeing Shaka once again missing one shot there onto the player in the spawn. But it's all going to Shaka. He's in a 1-on-3. And TPA are sitting pretty here with 3 players. Oh, and Shaka is going to get dropped from the flank. So a very strong first round coming out from TPA. They pushed directly. Well, they didn't push directly. They waited, and inside of one, they played the angles correctly and just used that buddy system. DeToNator were relying a little bit too much onto Shaka a little bit. I see a lot of 1, 2s, and 3s. All right. Make sure you guys tell all your friends that this game is going on. It'll be the last game we cast today for day 1 of AWC. Let's see what happens in the second round here. DeToNator are trying to push towards the 2 site. We're seeing them try to work slowly up to this generator, waiting for the picks to occur. Bomb is sitting inside of spawn though, so they're trying to remain flexible, not to go either direction so far. And yeah, so we're going to see DeToNator back off from going to 2. Couldn't find the picks that they wanted, but look at that. All of TPA, most 4 of them are sitting all the way over at 2. Very typical strategy where you have one player sitting at bookcase to call out the rotation. And look at that, as soon as Crappy can hear them rotating, he's called out the rotation. He even gets 1 kill. Excellent job to Crappy for shutting down DeToNator a little bit there. And now DeToNator, they took too long to rotate. 2 players from TPA did get into that 2 site as well. So it's going to be very rough for DeToNator to get into either of these sites. I mean, defense is much easier on Cannon than most other maps, but you can definitely pull out victories like this. Like, look, yeah. Well, anyways, TPA, they've lost 1 player. Oh, they lost 2 players now, but it's not going to matter. TPA just coming out on top. 2-0. This could go very quick. Well, it could go very quickly because DeToNator's just trying to push to get this first little round over, and rushing is arguably optimal on this map unless you're going to do some work at mid play, which we haven't seen from DeToNator yet. But yeah, it looks like DeToNator going for a straight 1. There's only 1 player in there. DeToNator trying to take advantage of their of TPA's rotations, and it did work out for them. She and Jay are trying to push into the site. Jay will get taken out. She77 is trapped in the spawn. So Crappy and Jay have died. It's going to be a 3-on-4 for TPA to bring back this site. We're going to see Rapid and Eltan pushing it from the flank. Eltan gets 1 shot. It's going to be Cyan that they meet up with next, and Sadie. Cyan and Sadie working together. It's not going to matter though, as Eltan gets 1 kill. Oh no, Sadie gets a double kill. She follows up the kill here. Oh, Shaka's very low HP. He took out his pistol. Goes, misses the pre-fire. Going to bring out his gun again. Shaka just has so many chances that he's actually going to be able to do it against She77. Oh my gosh, DeToNator finally winning a round. It's going to be 2-1 now. Yeah, sorry, I messed that up. Offense is a lot easier than defense. Sorry about that. I lied. Thank you, CGO AVA. Alright, so let's see what DeToNator can do this time. They are going to try to go back to 2. They're trying to swing the momentum here. They got that easy rush into 1, so TPA clearly are going to put more people over there than at 2, or they're going to reset. And this is exactly what we're seeing from DeToNator right now. But they're getting slaughtered as they were trying to go through the spawn area instead of going through the right-hand side to cover back stairs or generator. Can they bring it back in their favor? It's just up to Sadie now in a 1-on-3. He gets the first kill onto Jay. He saw the other player that was playing around there. He's going to slowly back off, waiting for Rapid to push up. Crappy's going to be sitting over at 1, waiting for him to push in. So Sadie has to make a decision. Do I go 1? Do I go 2? Actually, he has to go 2 because the bomb is actually dropped down, which is TPA doesn't actually know yet. Alright, so Sadie is making his move towards 2. He's not going to pick up that bomb. He might swing around the back stairs area, as he does have a full 120 seconds to go. Well, sorry, 1 minute and 20 seconds. Sorry about that, guys. It's getting late in the day. Don't mind me. Oh, Sadie spots one of them. Spots Rapid. Knows that there's one player inside a spawn. Probably can realize that both players are sitting in spawn, and Sadie is just going to wait at the door. But look at this. TPA are waiting as well. Waiting for the push to come out. Sadie trying to pre-fire as much as he can. He heard Crappy at mid. Alright, bomb is going down. Sadie got the bomb down. He's going to try to go for 1 pick. He can't. It's going to be Rapid who takes him out. And that's going to be TPA. They have 3 rounds now to the 1 of DeToNator. DeToNator, they came in here proclaimed as the 3rd best team. It's currently 3-1 for them. And they're not even on the easier side. They're on EU. So it's going to be very rough for DeToNator to get through this. I mean, they must be having some huge mentality issues on this map for TPA just to be working around them so hard. Look at that. Sadie's already very low HP. He's going to get pre-fired around the corner. It's going to be Rapid who takes him out. And now DeToNator, they need to make a move for 1 before TPA can rotate over. That bomb is already coming through the bookcase, but will it get there in time? They can't even clear the site in time. Well, they do now. That Dark does get that kill onto Crappy. L-Town will get taken out by She77, so it's going to be a 2-on-3 for DeToNator. 2-on-2, I should say, as Dark gets that kill onto Jay. And just like that, TPA get 2 sweet kills, and it's going to be 4-1 for TPA. It is definitely not DeToNator's day today. Especially considering which side of the map that they're on. I mean, offense is the side that you should be rocking that defense team on. We haven't seen DeToNator really utilize mid. Maybe they're going to start trying to do that now, but they only have 1 round left to do that. And they just completely murder Jay in the 2 connector there. They're going to try to run around to the front stairs before the rest of the players have time to set up. It's going to be She77 and Rapid up inside of the 2 site. Here comes the push into the site. It's going to be Sadie getting 1 kill. It's going to be Rapid getting the other. And just Sadie getting a nice double kill already, clearing out the site, securing the site. It's going to be L-Town and Crappy last alive. L-Town is going to try to go through that connector. We're going to see Crappy go from the generator. Crappy's going to get shut down immediately. L-Town tries to peek, but he gets shot down to half HP. And now he's got 4 players to contend with. He gets the first shot onto Shaka. He's got 1 more player playing on the wall, playing on the stairs. L-Town trying to watch out behind him. He's got 20 seconds left. About 6 seconds per kill here. Actually, 4 seconds per kill if he wants time to defuse. Oh, and he can't get those angles. Just really hard peek there on his left. And we are going to see the side switch now, so we're going to have to see if DeToNator perform much better on defense than their offense was showing. But alright, so 4-2 for TPA. TPA being on offense. Looks like they're going to focus their efforts over at 2 for this round. L-Town getting a really fast opening frag onto Shaka, who is pushing up there. Getting a second, trying to get a third, can't land the shots. It's going to be Dark. Last alive. Dark immediately taken out as well by She77. Look at those scores. L-Town is 11 and 9 and 5. She77 is 8 and 3 as well. Really only Sadie on DeToNator is comparable with 8 and 6. The rest of the players are below 4 kills. L-Town and TPA are pushing down mid. They're telling DeToNator, if you're going to push down mid, we're going to push down mid on you. Throwing a smoke, and they're just going to work their way into 2. And DeToNator, they called a massive one push, and it didn't actually occur. So now TPA is probably going to get control of this 2 side unless Shaka can have the scope day of his life. He's in a good spot to shut them down, but he's going to have 3 players rushing in on him very quickly, and the rest of DeToNator are nowhere near him. Shaka gets the first kill onto She77. Wish we could get onto him. Yet he will get taken out immediately after by Jay. And here comes the retake coming up from DeToNator. 4 players pushing, 2 pushing the back stairs, 1 pushing the front. Yeah, now it's 3 on the back stairs. It's going to be up to Jay, Rapid, and Eltan. 2. 1 is on the site. They're all trying to work together. They get the first through the smoke. They get 2 kills through the smoke. It's all going to be up to Monkey. He's 1 HP, and he will get taken out. 6-2 for TPA. So 1 more round, and TPA will take the first map off of DeToNator. And that's going to be very rough for them heading into the second map. Alright, so smokes are dropping at mid. Once again, Eltan trying to go for the UAV spy. And look at this again. DeToNator is calling a massive 1 push. I don't know if this is a call, if this is a strategy of theirs where they stack 1 and then try to retake 2. It can work, but now watch Crappy here potentially might get 1 kill. Can he follow up with a second? He gets a second kill as well down in that connector, and it's going to be She77 looking to his left. He's got to contend with Shaka here. Scope for scope. Shaka somehow comes out on top against Eltan there, but She77 will be there to support his teammate. It's going to be 2. It was 2-on-2 until Cyan got a kill there. It's going to be up to Crappy below half HP with that X95R. May not do too well against that Lion from Cyan MK. From Cyan's Lion. Alright, so Crappy trying to push around. Going off to go for the front stairs. He's got 2 players to contend with over on that 2 site. I believe the bomb is dropped on the stairs. If he tries to pick it up, he will pick it up. He's just spamming as hard as he can. Can't land any of his shots. Shaka got 3 kills that round. Definitely one of his best impact rounds so far, and it wins them a round they had to win. 3-6 for DeToNator. Hope you guys are enjoying the yelling. Definitely adds a different dynamic to the cast. And again, TPA are going to be pushing directly into 2. Crappy just somehow landing a nice headshot over there onto the DeToNator player in connector. And he's blocking down the players in spawn. Takes down Dark. Crappy on a spree of his life here, but he will ultimately get taken down by Monkey, who was trying to play it safe. But on the other side of the map, TPA have taken control of that 2 site. The bomb is just planted now. 2 players on the right, but there's also 1 player at the connector. And it's all equalized out to a 3-on-3. Eltan getting a nice shot over onto Monkey. So Cyan and Sadie, the deadly duo, need to work together once again. Are they going to be able to get working through the site? They have to get through a heavy smoke. They're trying to bait out the shots so they can figure out where everyone is playing. They're going in 1 at a time, so Sadie is last alive. He's trying to scope in with his X95R. And he has, well, that's going to be 7-3 for TPA. On Cannon as well, so DeToNator down 3 of the possible maps that they could have won so far. So really excellent job there to TPA on showing up on Cannon. Alright, so we're going to be heading to the second map. It is going to be Hammer Blow that they will change it to. So yeah, really surprised there by TPA's performance. I mean, they do get a scrim against AHQ all the time, so it's no surprise they're so contendable. Surprised that DeToNator didn't put up much more of a fight. But we have now been casting for 8 hours so far. Shout out to all the people that have stuck on through. The map has been changed to Hammer Blow. We're just waiting on them to swap it out. Make sure you guys tell all your friends that the last map is going to be played right now. Go tell everyone about it. If you guys have any questions in the chat, I can answer it until they start. A lot of exciting action going on in the background, guys. There are 2 teams playing right now, as usual. Alright, so the map has started, countdown has started, hammer blow, here we go. DeToNator versus TPA. DeToNator desperately need to win this map if they want any chance of making it out of the group. To lose twice to two teams, 2-0 is a death sentence, as we saw from Celsia. Mini Baker, I will definitely try to tell him that. We'll have a giveaway after this map, by the way, guys, so don't go anywhere after the game ends. Alright, so here we see TPA work. Well, actually, it's just Crappy trying to be a little bit of a stealthy player here. Not going to work out. Gets found out by Dark, but Scion is actually... Yeah, 2 kills actually are coming out here from DeToNator. 4 kills now. Sadie and Shaka just having a massive frag fest over there. It's going to be Eltan who's last alive here. He gets 1 shot onto Monkey. Gets a 2nd shot onto Sadie. Really fast double kill there coming out from Eltan. He's looking for 2 more. He's got 2 more players to find. It's going to be Dark and Shaka that he has to get. They're both playing at red containers, so if Eltan can get maybe a collateral or just try to peek slowly enough, he might be able to get them. If he knows they're both there, he does have to watch out to his left if he's unaware. Eltan is slowly peeking. They're so crouching. He actually takes down Shaka, and he gets the 4K on Dark. Eltan just clutching that round out. 1v4, 4K for Eltan in the first round. What a way to start this, the second map here. Oh my gosh. Alright, so Eltan is looking pretty here with his scope, looking up at the sky as we load into the second round here. But yeah, 1-0 for TPA, not looking good for DeToNator. It's just constant first round losses game after game here. Not sure what is going wrong with DeToNator today, but hopefully they can pick it up for the rest of this game so we can have an entertaining series. But we do see TPA, they've completely lost sight of Warehouse, and they're just working on that one site. They have 4 players right on the outside of it, and they're going to go for a drastic push in. Alright, so Rapid is inside of the site. They get the 2 kills that they needed to get. They did lose 1 player in the process, but it's a 3-on-4 for DeToNator for this retake. Bomb has yet to go down. They're waiting on the bomb, actually. Yeah, so Rapid has the bomb. He's not planning yet. They're waiting for the other team to potentially make a mistake. Eltan trying to scope, misses 1 shot. Can he find a second? He finds the second onto Dark, but he has to drop down, which means he won't be able to cover Monkey going into the one site. So Jay is going to have to cover this. Jay is in a prime position right now. Oh, he gets shot out by Shaka. Shaka was baiting his scope there. Worked out wonderfully for them. DeToNator getting another kill. It's all going to be up to Rapid. He's inside of the site. He's got so many players to get, and it's not going to work out. It's going to be Monkey who will end up getting a double kill along with Shaka to bring the round back into their favor. Bomb will be defused, and it's going to be tied up 1-1. Finally, DeToNator's not going to be down 2-0 or 3-0 in the first opening rounds. Hopefully they can keep it close as we continue in the series. They are, of course, on a defense, so we should see more round wins from them in this half that we are going through right now. But a Warehouse push is coming out. She77 gets there first, takes down Dark, pre-flying around the corners, trying to find Monkey, but won't find him. Monkey's actually going up into the stairs and will just easily take down She77. But Jay as well is also below 10 HP. 1 hit from any gun will knock him out. A nade kill will actually take him out as well. Excellent job there from Cyan. And look at this, DeToNator are pushing back into Warehouse. They want control of it, and it works out for them. They get the kills onto Jay, Rapid, and She77. So maybe TPA probably don't want to go back to that Warehouse with that strategy that they tried to employ there. Eltan and Crappy are the last 2 alive, 2-on-4. I mean, we saw Eltan already do a 4K. He's now in a 1v4 again. Will he be able to repeat? He's about to get pushed here from a whole bunch of players, and yeah, there's no chance at it at all. Look at that. Sadie got 2 kills. Scion got 2 kills as well. So really good round from the Double S squad. Alright, so DeToNator sitting nice at 2-1 on defense. Probably just need to get 2 more rounds or so just to be safe, but considering they're on defense, they should try to win all of them, as it's very important as they head into the second half. All right, so Shaka gets a first opening frag onto Jay inside of that warehouse. I mean, TPA, they got completely annihilated inside of this warehouse, and they went exactly right back to it. And now they're down 2 players to DeToNator. So what can TPA do to bring themselves back from this deficit? I mean, they do have a lot of nades and smokes, but they haven't really been using them on offense very often in the previous map. They've definitely been relying on Eltan to open up the frags majority of the time. All right, so a little bit of a stalemate here between the teams. They're not really sure who's going to peek out first. So it's a lot on the line here. Remember, it is a best of 2 in this group, so the groups are decided by map score. So DeToNator could win this, and it wouldn't be necessarily a tie. It would just be a 1-to-1 point score to each of the team. So it's a really big deal if TPA can get +2 and not just +1. All right, so here comes the push out from TPA. They're pushing out into the 2 site now. And we have 3 players here sitting out on the front side of 2. They're looking to go inside of the site now, but there's 2 players from DeToNator on the site. They take out one, but they do a nice little exchange. C77, last player alive, almost misses up that shot there onto Cyan, but he will get taken out. Open to too many angles there. 3-1 for DeToNator. DeToNator looked like they were trying to climb back into this entire series. They want to tie it 1-1, but still 4 more rounds for DeToNator and an entire second half to go through before we get to that point. Yeah, a lot of people are talking about all the new nade spots. I mean, most of these nade spots are pretty known. They're just so hard to find in YouTube videos that are in the European area community, so it's also difficult to remember like all these crazy nades as well and which position you're going. Alright, so 3 players front of 1 right now for TPA. I don't know if they're going to try to push in. They actually spot Cyan. Cyan just keeps firing through the smoke as soon as he spots a player. It works out. And now TPA are down 2 players. DeToNator loses 1, so it's a 3-on-4 for TPA. Jay is trying to lock down the spawn side. He can't land any shots at all. Shaka is a little bit low, but it's not going to matter. Dark gets taken out, but 2 players left alive for TPA. TPA 2-on-3. Who is going to be able to do this? I mean, L10 is still alive. He's a pretty big heavyweight himself. He should be able to get at least 1 kill. He won't be able to, and it's going to be up to Rapid, who's currently 4-4, to get this 3K to bring TPA to a 2-on-3. DeToNator looking like they might take a 4-1 lead here. All right, so that's going to be it. DeToNator 4-1 so far. 1 more round for this half. 1 more round for this half before we side switch over and TPA gets to play on defense. DeToNator, if they can win this round, they have a massive, massive advantage. And TPA went back to 2. I mean, so historically speaking, this isn't going to work out for them, but we'll just have to see how it plays out. All right, so Rapid is able to get 1 kill onto Dark, so that is a little bit of a change compared to previous rounds. So let's see if TPA are able to bring it back here. 4-on-4 Eltan with that UAV, looking for someone through the smoke, but I don't think there's anyone there. Yeah, Eltan is just sitting pretty here with the scope at the red container. Crappy coming up on bridge. It's going to run into 2 players from DeToNator. Crappy crouches immediately, gets 1. Actually, doesn't get 1. It was his teammate. Sorry, it was Rapid who got that kill. And with that, Sadie, Monkey, and Shaka all have to back off. Shaka just got dropped by Eltan. And this round is looking pretty good for TPA. I mean, Monkey did just get 1 kill, but it's Sadie who's last alive here after Monkey gets dropped by Rapid. Sadie's trying to do a lot of work, but it's not going to be enough. TPA does get a 2nd round on offense, so that's going to be 4-2 for DeToNator. And here comes the side switch. TPA with 2 round wins already. They are looking pretty good to take this this map here, but DeToNator, they have 4 rounds, so maybe they can pull off 3 EU round wins. I mean, TPA was able to pull off 2. Let's see if there are more. Rapid gets spotted behind the generator. Sadie almost gets taken out, but just not quite enough. TPA is now has 1 player left after just so many players got eliminated by DeToNator there. I'm not quite sure what happened. 2 players in the warehouse died, 2 at the double doors. So DeToNator definitely knew where to look and took the right shots. Sitting pretty here with 4 players left alive to Crappy's 1. Alright, so Scion is going to be pushing out. I'm surprised we're not looking at Crappy right now. He has planted the bomb. Actually, the bomb has been planted by DeToNator. Crappy's going to have to come around here, play retake on his own against 3 monster players from DeToNator. Alright, so Crappy trying to pre-fire as much as he can, but he gives his position away, and as soon as he started firing, DeToNator just repositioned for perfect positions. There's literally no way he's going to be able to do this. Oh yeah, too many angles. DeToNator 5-2. So DeToNator 2 rounds away from taking this map and tying the series 1-1, each giving the teams 1 point in their group. TPA, of course, they are still within this game. We've seen plenty of comebacks today as well, so I wouldn't count TPA out just yet. Could probably bring it back, and look at this. TPA running 4 players inside of that warehouse. We'll take 1. We'll exchange with DeToNator for 1 kill. But there's still a player in there, and it's not going to matter. DeToNator takes him out, but look at that. Scion and Sadie are both like 2 HP. So it's a 3-on-4, I guess, but it's just such low HP amounts from Sadie and Scion. And yeah, Crappy is sitting at 1-7, guys, in the chat. Don't be too mean. He could be the shot caller and have a lot of things on his mind. It is very hard at this level and very stressful to be a shot caller, keep track of everything as well. And it looks like DeToNator are going to be pushing outside of front 2 here. They're working as a team, working forward together. Oh, that's going to be Rapid getting 1 kill onto Scion, but still 3 players left alive, and that was one of the easier kills. They still have Monkey and Shaka to get through, and look at that. Shaka just pushes up, takes down L10, looking for a second, but it's not going to matter with that pre-fire coming up from Rapid. Rapid gets dropped by Monkey. Oh, and Crappy will get destroyed as well. Monkey just having a very good round there. He's currently 9-3. Sadie is 14-5. They've had enough of losing maps. It's going to be 6-2. All right, so let's see how these teams can play it out. 6-2. DeToNator needs 1 more round, and they will tie it up 1-1. 5 more rounds for TPA. TPA already losing 1 player at mid. Monkey and Shaka are still trying to push the front of 1 here, not being deterred, not even trying to go for a rotate. Jay is trying to flank from behind, but he's nowhere near. The push has already occurred into 1. DeToNator got 1 kill already with a nade. TPA is now down 1 player. It's 3-on-4. And TPA is looking for players. It's a 3-on-3. It's a 2-on-3 now, as TPA just loses another player. Now it's back and forth, 2-on-2. L10, last player alive. He's in a 1-on-1 with Scion. L10 is playing out the side here. Scion is walking right into his crosshairs. L10 might have this. Oh no, L10 misses a shot. He's going to re-peek. Scion is going to go for the pistol. L10 isn't that low. Yeah, there we go. L10 will take him out. So TPA trying to bring it back. It's 3-6 for TPA. Still 4 rounds to go for them. Six to 3. DeToNator 1 round away from having some redeeming quality today of the games that they played. All right, so this round is going a little bit slower than usual. We have no one has actually died in the first 30 seconds of this round yet. All right, so basically DeToNator They're floating around mid, getting mid control, but TPA is trying to fight back at double doors. They have a player on ramp and a player behind the crate. That's going to be Jay, and that's going to be She77. And I think because of that, we're going to see a one push come out here from DeToNator. They're going to try to go through the spawn. They have Eltan to get through. Eltan with a first shot. Can he get the second? He gets the second kill as well, and he gets the third as well, or his teammate. Yeah, it was his teammate as well, but just like that, DeToNator tried to push through the spawn. Eltan shut them down. Rapid was there as well. So excellent job from TPA, just played defense perfectly well there. DeToNator, they have enough rounds to spare to experiment like this, so we're going to have to see where they're going to try to go now. There looks like it might be a double door push, very fast push out coming from DeToNator. I think they're just throwing rushes at the wall here, just trying to find an opening. They need to go right now if they're trying to go to 2. They have a perfect timing for it, but I don't... yeah, it's going to look like TPA is going to be able to rotate over back into 2, have 3 players over there, and TPA pretty much confirmed that they weren't going bridge. Alright, so Dark. This is so close. Rapid is so low HP. No one else on DeToNator has been touched. It's 6-4. Alright, Dark trying to go into the perch, trying to get some shots on down onto 2. Can't find any. Alright, so TPA is just going to back out of warehouse. They're not going to try to force anything at all. Going to go straight over to 1. And just like that, TPA are going to be going to that one site. DeToNator in their spawn, trying to rotate over into the one site. Looking to do a lot of work here. We have Sadie, of course, sitting over at the double doors, just waiting for someone to try and flank. They know that someone has tried to flank from before. But again, 2 players for TPA are inside of one site. There's there's Eltan, who's, of course, sitting inside of the spawn. 2 players left on TPA at 2. And look at where She77 playing. He's playing right on the blue truck. And just they completely wipe out DeToNator. 2 players left, Sadie and Shaka. Yeah, Sadie just gets destroyed. Shaka, of course, going to get pre-fired from a different angle. 5-6 for TPA. Slowly bringing it back. But I mean, just one mistake and DeToNator will take it. TPA, let's see what they're able to do here. DeToNator rushing for a warehouse. Are they really going to go for a fast 2 push on this potential last round? Basically 1 round less to experiment with here. Sadie pushing out. Eltan getting 1 opening frag. Can he find a second? He can't find a second. He's going to get rushed down by Sadie. Oh, Shady can't find a different kill. It's going to be a 3-on-3 between DeToNator and TPA. 2 site seems to be the site that we are going to be playing on for this round, guys. Oh, Shaka going really huge here, getting 1 kill. It's going to be up to She77 from TPA to defeat Scion and Monkey. He gets the first kill. It's going to be Monkey versus She. Headshots are what counts here for Monkey. He needs to land this headshot. If he doesn't, it'll be going to a 6-on-6. But DeToNator, he will pick up the... Yeah, he has control of the bomb. I don't know why She77 just left the whole site. And it's Monkey and She77. Is She77 going to try to flank from behind on Monkey? I'm not sure what's going to happen here. Monkey will look at the bomb. Is he going to go to 1 or is he going to go to 2 or is he going to sit in the corner here? He's actually in a really bad spot if She77 was coming from double doors, but he's actually going to go all the way to warehouse. So yeah, Monkey's going to plant inside of the 1 site. And we're going to have to see She77 run all the way over to 1. So that's a good 15 or 20 seconds even that he'll burn, which means a lot of time for Monkey to play around with and potentially win this round. This is going to be close. I mean, low HP versus pressure from the bomb timer. What is going to prevail in this game? AK-47 Lion or the X95R? 6-5. 1 round for DeToNator, 2 for TPA. And look at that, She77 is coming from the from mid. He tries to fake off a little bit, but Monkey isn't going to be deterred. He's going to keep staring at this door, and just like that, he gets the kill. Monkey takes him out, and that's going to be 7-5 for DeToNator. It's all tied up 1-1 in this series. So DeToNator was able to win the series, or tie out the series with TPA. So they each get 1 point in this group. I actually don't know the scores for the other games just yet, so I don't know quite yet, but congrats to DeToNator on winning at least one map today. Good job to TPA on being able to beat out DeToNator on one of their own maps. So later today, when I do my video summary of day 1, which will go up on YouTube tonight, if you guys want to get a recap of everything that went on today, some analysis of the games, going over the games and the scores, I'll cover it there. But thanks guys for tuning in. Once again, for day 1 of AWC Japan 2015, we'll be live tomorrow at 12 Japan time, which is 10 p.m. Eastern, or 4 a.m. Central, 4 a.m. CET, Germany time. So it's bright and early, but we'll be back tomorrow, guys. I'm going to sign off and rest my voice, so we'll do 2 giveaways in the chat, so don't go anywhere until those codes have been sent in the chat. We'll do those in the next 5 minutes, but we'll see you guys soon.